Hey everybody, this is Kaci. I hope you're doing well. I want to take a look at USDJPY today. I think we've got about 150 pip opportunity, potentially more, on the table. And so I want to walk you through my process using SmartTrader. I love SmartTrader for the smart tools that it has: smart support, smart resistance, smart Fibonacci, and smart trend lines. I'm probably also going to show a walkthrough of how to do the same thing that I'm doing in here on TradingView too. So for those of you who are new, I'm going to start out doing a top-down time frame analysis, and what I go through on each time frame and I look for is a swing low and a swing high. And you're probably wondering, what is that, right? So it's just a term for a 5-candle formation that shows the high probability areas where price has the potential to reverse. And so it won't always look like this, but you'll be able to distinctively tell what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this and go through and start my process. So there's a link below this video for SmartTrader. You can try it out for $4.95 for 30 days. And I'll show you how to use it based off this markup. So I am on the weekly. And on the weekly right now, I do not have a swing high right here because I only have 3 candles of 5 that I need. And so I've got 1 here, 2, 3. We have to wait 2 more weeks to see if this is really going to be a high, or are we going to move back up? So I can't use this as a long-term support. And what I'm doing is just grabbing my line so I can go back and see. This will be my last swing high. And I'm not looking at the date. I'm not looking at the time. I'm not looking at any of that stuff. I'm simply looking at structure. So this was my last swing high. I've got these color coded so that I know where I am when I pull this up on my phone. Okay, so I found my last swing high. We're going to put it here. And remember that price comes to a zone, not a line. I just don't like the way zones look on SmartTrader, so I keep it pretty simple here. This is my extreme low. And so what I'm going to do is find swing highs and swing lows within the bounds of these blue lines. So now that I've identified my weekly high and low, I'm going to move down to the next time frame, and I'm looking for the same thing, just on the lower time frame. So I've got that here, and I'm going to mark this for daily as soon as I find it. Mark this for daily, and then I'm going in and I'm looking for the same here. And so I'm going to do that. I see it here. Yep, that's my area. Now I'm going to drop down to the 4-hour. And I am looking for, again, my extreme high and my extreme low. And structurally, I see what I need to see. And that's here. I looked at this is my last extreme low right here, right? So I got to change this over to 4-hour. 4-hour color, which is gray. And so now what I'm going to do is, because I need to know if price has hit an extension to the upside in order to know what's happening, what's going on. So remember in the beginning of the video, I said I like the smart tools. I like the smart Fibonacci tool. And so that's what I've just grabbed here. I just went over to my smart toolbox to grab my smart fib. And what I do is I place it below the last low on the chart, or the last high. In this case, because this was an uptrend, I want to do it on the last low. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we've hit an extension to the upside, right? And so let's see. I got to zoom in. And yes, it takes a little time, but proper preparation sets you up for potential success. So I'm looking here, and what I'm doing is let me zoom in just a little more. I want to go to the last one, and I'm making sure that all extensions have been hit. So there's an A here. There's a B high here. We pulled back just above the 618. So that means that the take profit was going to be at the D extension 618, which we hit, right? So we start a new fib. A here at the retracement level. B high here. We got to pull back to the 618, or just above the 618. Let's see. Let's make sure. Oh, wait, hold on. Because this looks like, yeah. So we were about 6 picks shy. So that's still a 618. So we anticipate to take profit at this extension here, which if we scroll over to the right, we see that price hit that level, right? And so now we start a new, we start a new Fibonacci from the last high. Even though the take profit level was here, the swing high didn't form till we got here. So we go from A low, to B high. We have a shallow retracement here, but then we get a deeper pull back here to the 50% fib line. And so we know that price is going to take profit here. This is where we should plan, right? And so we start the process over again. We have an A low and the B high. And let's see, we are on the 4 hour. Uh-oh, y'all, hold on. Oh, here we go. A low, B high. We got a real shallow retracement, just barely anything. So price should have stalled out right here, but there was so much momentum. Even though it was less than a 236 retracement, price pushed up to the D extension, which was here. And so we start a new fib. We start from this low here, swing low, to the next B high. We have a 38.2 pullback here. And so we can anticipate that price is going to take profit at this level. How many pips is this? Excuse me. So that was 234 pips. Yeah. Right? Okay. And so now we have an A low. We have a B high. We have... So we hit the D extension to the upside. Yep. So since we hit this extension, now price is going to... It looks like, hold on. Let's see. Okay, so we actually broke. Let me see on the higher time frame what this looks like. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so on a higher time frame, I see exactly what has happened. So on the higher time frame, on the daily, we had a low, a B high, a shallow retracement, less than 236. We stalled out here at the 2.7. And typically when we see that happens, more often than not, we see price come back and try to make a deeper retracement, either to that 38.2 or that 61.8 fib level. 38.2 is right here, right? So that was 10 pips shy of it. Let me make sure. Go down to the bottom. Yeah. So 38.2, it never hit the 38.2 fib level, but price found the momentum and it looks like we have hit an extension to the upside. Let me get my tool out and see. 12 pips shy, and I might be a little bit off, but it looks like, but we still technically I would say we haven't hit that D extension. So this looks like price is losing momentum. I'm going to drop back down to the 4 hour and see where we are. So we have not hit the D extension to the upside on the daily, but we've got a clear, it looks like a change in direction that's going on here. So let me identify on the higher time frames the level that I would like to see price go to before deciding if this is going to continue up or not. So I'm gonna grab my rectangle tool, and I really want to see price come here or even here, the 61.8 level, for a deeper retracement before we know if this is going to change directions or if we're moving up to the upside, right? So let's see what's going on. Let me go down just a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so I'm good with these up fibs. So I'm going to take this off. And what I'm going to do, I want to do my outer trend line. So I'm going to grab my ray. And I'm going to go from swing low to the next swing low. Oh, excuse me, without cutting through candles. And so I did from this touch to this touch right here. And then I want to do the same thing. This is too dark for me, so I'm going to turn this a little lighter. And then I'm going to go down, just down to the hour. And did we touch? Hold on. Let me see if I can move this right. Let me go back to the 4 hour and move this in just a little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to do another ray, and I'm going to go from this swing low to the next touch, which is here. So we've clearly got a break in the trend line, and I'm going to put my fib on this to see where we are. Oh, we don't have a swing low, which is why it won't let me automatically do a fib. So in order for the auto fib, or not auto fib, I hate to say it like that, the SmartFib to work, you've got to have a swing low, and we don't have that here. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4 candle formation on the 4 hour, but today when the market opens after the first 4 hour, if this is truly going to be this level, another buyer will form, and then that fib will populate. So I'm just going to manually do this, what I anticipate to happen. This is not saying this is what will happen. This is saying what I think could happen. So let me do this because I didn't draw this right. Let me get this out. And I'm going to just drop down to the 1 hour and draw my fib. So I'm going to go from high to the first low, which is here, high to the first low, swing low. We got that 5 candle formation. We had a pullback, a shallow pullback to the 236, which you can see right here, right? 236. And so we know that when, more often than not, that when price pulls back and has that shallow retracement, that more than likely price will stall out between the 118 and the 127, which it looks like may happen here. Of course, we won't know till the market opens and we find out. But more often than not, when that happens, what we do is we see price make a deeper retracement. So I anticipate that we're probably going to see price pull back here or here. One of these levels. I mean, price really could come all the way back up, you know, to this last high or even break this high. But what I would be looking for is a move like this. So I would like to see price come up to either the 38.2. Oh, let me change this to orange so y'all can see. Orange. Okay, so I would like to see something like this. And then I want to see a continuation to hit that D target, which would be here. 110.70, I think it is. And actually, once this forms a swing low, this will be, so I take that back. Once this forms my swing low, and let me bring this down just a bit. Come on, SmartTrader. There we go. And bring this down to the 38.2, because price could go to the 61.8, or we could only see it go up to that 38.2 and then make that move down. So we could see something like this. And I got to get with SmartTrader. I don't know why I can't publish this chart. SmartTrader, if you're watching, I've had a little trouble. I need your assistance. Okay. So this is what I would like to see. Let me move this back. So I think that before we figure out like if price can even make it to that daily, or if it's coming anytime soon, you know, those levels that I drew, first we have to see this play out and see if price will hold this level, or if we're going to actually change directions altogether. So, yeah, it's my thoughts on UJ. I am curious though, what you guys think and where you are on this. Let me just hold on before I do that. I just want to see. Oh, delete. This is going to give me small fibs. I'm probably going to have to go up. Yeah. Let me go up to see that big fib. Yeah. So, I mean, a couple of things that could happen, looking at this on the 4-hour, a couple things that could happen. So we can either see this 38.2, we can see the 50 to 61.8, or even, you know, higher. Or we could see it play off this 23.6 level again here and make its way down. But I think we're probably going to see a deeper retracement and then continuation. So our target would be here at 110.18 level. This is a matching D extension. So this is what I'm thinking. This is a setup. Let's see. So if you were playing this up, this is not a lot of pips. 33. What is this? 61. I think the play is actually for the sell. So I would wait for a higher price to form before going for y'all know what I'm trying to say. Before going for a buy. I think the move is in the sale because you got about 140, 150 pips on the table for a longer sale. And this puts us at, let's see, that's one. So at least 110 to 150 pips, depending on where price pulls back for UJ for sale, I think is on the table. And then if we look just across, like, yes, this falls between, what is this, 38.2. This falls in line because typically we trade safely to the 38.2. If price continues to make its way down, you know, you just pull down your stop loss. But it could come back to this longer term 618 level. But if we look at structure, this makes sense here. Yeah. So this is what I see for you, Jay. I'm curious what you guys think. I appreciate you watching this video. If you have found it to be helpful, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. And then comment, let me know, what are you guys looking at for UJ? How are you deciding to play this? If you are looking for a group of like-minded individuals wanting to learn how to trade with solid quality info, make sure you click the link below this video to check out our no-cost forex Facebook mastermind group. You will get an email to your inbox. Please check your spam filter if you do not receive anything. And then also, if you're looking how to connect the dots, you know, so that you can do your own strong analysis, make sure you signed up for our no-cost all-day training on October 23rd. Seating is limited. It's first come, first serve. So make sure you submit that information. And then finally, if you're not already a subscriber to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you're looking for mentorship opportunities, you can click the link below the video for more information on that. I appreciate you guys for watching. I will see you on the next video, and I hope you have a phenomenal trading week, and I wish you many pips.